See everybody talking like they doing what we doing, but these brothers is rare and they ain't moving like we moving. And everywhere we go, when we walking, women choosing. Don't hate, it's alright. So don't hate, it's alright. So don't hate. If you look into my life, love don't play no games. Love don't play no games. Love don't play no games. It's difficult. Love don't play no. Love don't play no. What up, though?
What up? Happy Wednesday, good people. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Happy
How
Wednesday.
my guys doing? How y'all doing today?
My peoples. What up, though?
You know, y'all,
I missed y'all, man. I missed y'all. I feel like we ain't did this in a really long time. Like class reunion.
Know.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like the class reunion. What's good, though, my good people?
What's going on?
Hey, you know, we hanging in there. We doing all right. You know, like you say, it's nice to have a few problems. Good to have a few problems.
You know, lucky enough to have a few problems. Baby.
There we go.
Hey, that's life 101. At any given moment, there's always some good things going on, and there's some bad things going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to say bad. There's some things that could be better going on. That's just life.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. You know, so but I'm gonna smile because I'm gonna lean on the good things, and let's pour into those, and then just find solutions for the others. That's it.
That's right. You always gotta keep it positive. Always look on the bright side. Good people. Indeed. But thank you for joining us. Welcome, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Is It Wednesday Yet podcast. We're so happy to have y'all here with us. We missed y'all. Thank y'all for joining us today.
I need a favor, Adrian.
What? What you need? A favor from me?
No, from the viewers.
Oh, okay.
I need them to just take a moment right now on whatever platform you're on and just hit the like button. Now, if you would subscribe, that would be beautiful. You know, if you would share it, that would be stupendous.
We would love that.
But if you want to just hit that like button, that will work. And then I'll let Adrian read the comments.
All right, let's go ahead and jump right into it. You know, we got Mr. Ben Sutler. I don't want to say his name wrong, but Ben Suttering. Okay, the third. You know who it is.
Yeah.
Mr. BS3 himself. You can support the BS3 network by sending stars. Stars help us earn money to continue building the network. Thank you. Y'all know how that works. If you want to go ahead and let them know.
Send a star. Like if on their platform, it'll have where they can, down there at the bottom where they have the comments, they hit the like button, the heart, it'll have a star. You can hit the star and you can send 200 stars, 300 stars, 400 stars. Any amount of them counts. So, there are some very low numbers. Hey, we accept those. It's good, So we appreciate the support, and it really is support. It's not a money grab. Ain't nobody trying to take advantage of you. It really is going toward a good program, an honorable place, and I promise it'll get poured back into the network, which I know they're continuing to grow it. So it'll be a place that you'll like to come and gain a lot of good information and content.
Yeah, so be sure to support the BS3 network.
Absolutely.
We appreciate all the support from you all. Let's see who else we got. Okay, we got Amaria. That's my baby girl. Happy Wednesday. Good to see y'all. There's my baby. She back in the building.
I love it.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like ever since how it is, you jump on, we check like the show social media. I'm telling you, every time I open up our social media, it be your daughter. I swear, I ain't making it up. She always got a post up. She be smiling and cheesing like, "I'm here. Life is good. You should be here." I'll be like, "Yes, I should. I'm at work." Yeah, shout out her scroll. Her post be lit. Her post be lit. So you know.
We got a lit bloodline this way. You know what I'm saying? So she be representing the bloodline all the time.
She hold it down. Show for show. Okay, so listen. I love all the hugs and kisses, but we got to talk about Diddy.
Oh, Mr. Take that. Literally.
Wow. Listen. Wow. Y'all go ahead.
I held off being messy for about 4.5 minutes. It's over with now. I can't. I'm done. We done being the good people in the back.
Uh,
It's time to be messy, y'all.
all
This should
right, what
be
you gotta
interesting.
say, Scotty? What you gotta say?
Listen, I'm so bothered by all of this, man. And like, the thing is, I can't just jump on the tearing somebody down bandwagon, right? Because you really can't have 90s hip hop without Bad Boy, right? So
Right,
I feel like it's hard, man, because it's like you're starting to see it, and I ain't gonna lie, it's on both sides of the fence, but you're starting to see like some of these people in positions of power getting caught up in some of the craziest situations, man. And um, I'm not here to assume what anybody did or what's true or what's not, but it just sucks to be who he is, what he means to the culture, and even be in this predicament. You know what I'm saying? Like that just really sucks. Like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, now it's Sean Puffy Combs, right? Like that's kind of the light that they're throwing him in, whether it's deserved or undeservedly. But like that's why I'm saying like it's just tough. Like I hope that a lot of the stuff that they're saying is not found to be true. But I do feel like in the era of social media and in the era of speak for yourself, I don't know if his unbotheredness that he seems to be displaying is like um oblivious, or like he's so innocent mentally he ain't really worried about it, right? Like
Yeah.
weird
Oh.
thing is that
he
Not
ain't
not well
innocent.
well, I think it's weird because I don't know, y'all may disagree, but whether you're guilty or you're innocent, many times that don't matter. You can definitely be innocent and still be found guilty. That's a real thing. So to not be bothered by having your name and your legacy um being be threatened at the moment, you would think so, but I think his silence is has to be strategic because you're guilty. I believe our society operates when you're accused of something that's damaging as it is. It's almost like you now have to prove your innocence. So and what do they tell you? They say anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law and in the court of public opinion. So in that case, the best thing to do is, thank your brother Miranda and shut up till you're in a form where you can say what you need to say. Find out what people know. Find out what people have done and are thinking. I don't think he's taking it, and no pun intended. Now I got
it's
to
too
watch
late.
everything.
It's too late. You
Yeah,
said it. It's too late.
I don't think he's taking it lying down, but
Ah,
Mm.
shout out to Butler for
I
being
don't think he.
risque this evening.
Yeah,
Risque.
that it was a bit risque. Yeah, I don't think he's just sitting back, not worried about it, and acting like it's going to blow over. Dang, that was rough too. But
Gosh.
that's just going to. Yeah, you can't say nothing. They didn't
No.
put so much out there on the man. And I don't think he's just cool with the situation. However, I believe he got enough resources, money. He know the game, so he's being strategic and preparing himself.
So of course, I'm sure he has a legal team that's telling him to not say anything, to keep all public appearances looking normal as possible. However, um, it's looking real bad for Diddy. We all have heard things about him throughout the years.
He
Like
has been involved in
we
many.
have
Yeah.
heard many things throughout the years about him from different men that's in the industry saying he's done weird things and Diddy parties. Like it's not
but
these
but in
allegations
fairness,
aren't
right?
false,
But in
you
fairness,
know.
right? Hold on, no. But in fairness, right? We hear weird stuff
Fairness. What's
about.
that?
No, that's what I'm saying. We hear weird stuff about a lot of people, but there's a difference between weird and criminal,
Yeah,
right?
this is
And that.
criminal.
But
Okay. It's
okay,
criminal.
so hold on. This is what I'm saying. right? I know that Diddy has for sure a documented temper, right? Like he's been known to go up in places and get a
He,
little rough with people.
yeah, he
You know what I
do.
mean? That's documented. But
Yeah.
the things he's being accused of, I feel like I didn't see those charges coming. I didn't see sex worker and drug mule. Like that is a lot. That's
Yeah,
not,
That's
you
that's a
know what
that's
I'm
a
lot.
whole
saying?
lot on
I'm
him.
saying
They're
like even
literally trying to hit him with a RICO. They
Yeah,
up the
well,
like
charge
he in
to a
well, here's
organized
the
RICO.
thing.
crime.
Here's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell y'all. Here's what I'm gonna tell y'all. Here's the whole point of a RICO. I don't know if y'all know this, but this is what I know just from understanding um what I know people have been through that have been involved in RICO cases.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, when you pull a RICO, that means that if we can say that any of these circumstances or this money is all together, right? Then I can charge everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the whole kind of point is I'm gonna throw charges at everybody because somebody ain't gonna want to go to jail.
And they go, yeah, that's
You
how
see what I'm
that
saying? Like that's
that's
kind of the whole point. It's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I may not have enough right now to get Diddy,
let me
but if
scare
I
enough
throw
people.
all these charges at all these people around him,
Somebody
somebody,
is going to talk. And
somebody's gonna go, oh my God.
somebody is talking because on the original lawsuit with Little Rod, Ethiopia, I don't know her last name, but she's like some type of music executive that worked very closely with Diddy. She was on the original lawsuit.
Mhm.
When it was revised, she's no longer on the lawsuit, and now she has representation and basically has asked for immunity
Mm,
because she is going to talk.
mm.
And that's what they're looking for,
So
right?
yeah,
And no,
and
that's
so
what
here,
they got.
yeah,
Sound
and
like
that's
they
what they got,
found it.
and with that, that's why Homeland Security was able to raid his home. They had enough evidence to have
Yeah,
probable cause to raid his homes to collect evidence. He's not beating these charges.
I mean, here's
I
the
don't know if
thing.
it's going to be a RICO, but I don't know if it's going to be a RICO, if it's going to be as far as like drug trafficking, but
man.
the sexual allegations, he's not beating those charges. And it's
I,
very sad because Diddy is, you
but
know,
they've been saying some
Diddy.
really wild stuff though. Like some of the stuff that I heard doesn't even sound believable. Like having
But what do we
a bunch of minors bust to your house at wee hours of the morning. Like
say?
that just sounds crazy, right? Like and this is what I'm
But
saying. Like
listen,
even no,
do
hold
you
on,
think that? Do you
look,
think it's not feasible? Is let me
no,
ask
this
you
what
this:
I just think that like at a certain point I just find that level of naive,
too
right?
much? It's too
Like
reckless for
like
somebody
this
who
what
doesn't have to be that reckless,
I'm saying, right? Like Epstein
right?
had an island,
So does
not a
Diddy, don't he?
wait, but that's my point. Not a house, right? He wasn't doing all this at a house. Epstein was doing all this on an island.
He was doing it
So,
at his house too. He was doing both places.
but listen to what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to
Mm-hmm.
you is if the blueprint has already been laid out, why are you doing something other than the blueprint?
I
Like if
don't think he's
somebody's
doing
showing
anything.
you,
I don't think he's doing anything other than the blueprint. And
but
let's
what you
now
mean
we
by that?
can't like I know what you're saying. Like, hey, because Epstein, it didn't work for him either. You know what I mean?
I think
But
that here's the Epstein situation still kind of crazy, right? Because that just disappeared.
did
Like,
no,
He
he
died.
disappeared.
He
He got
died, and
killed in
then
prison.
Maxwell, the chick, went to jail.
but
Gazelle Maxwell went to
that's
jail.
my point though, right? And then it died. Like it died with him. So all the people that he could have
Right.
talked about, it died with him, right?
Hey,
Well, there's a lot of lists and manifestos, and they're trying to keep a
stuff
secret
like that.
because they
Yeah.
don't want a lot of names to get out. And I'm not
But
saying that
I
all
don't
those people on those manifestos were
did
involved
anything.
in,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
because
portion of it.
the
Yeah.
thing is, yeah, the thing was he was a businessman and he was trying to cultivate relationships. And so there was people that he invited to the island he did business with that was not involved in the sex trafficking that he was doing. But once you're kind of implicated in all type of things and your name come up, it's kind of like, ooh, but it's a long list of celebrities that is implicated in the things that he
I
did. Not
just
saying that all of them did it.
I feel like maybe it just might be a level of. Here's the thing. Like I said, I'm not assuming he is involved or anything like that, but based on what we've seen with the celebrities that have been involved with weird situations with women and stuff like that, it just seems like at some point, man, like whatever they're struggling with mentally, like whatever their issue is, it just overcomes them. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where they get reckless. You know what I
It's
mean?
when you become that
But
famous and that rich, have that many resources, and
I think you look,
you
yeah,
can do what you want to do almost. Like when you have the type of ego where you know you can get away with things, like Diddy has that type of ego, you just do what you want to do and you feel like you're untouchable. You feel like you are protected. You have a shield around you and you can get away with certain things. And all things come to an end. Everything dark comes to light. And for him, the light is shining on him and it's time. And there's going to be a lot of people implicated
yeah,
with him, a lot of other celebrities too.
I'm not going that. I can't go that far. I can't go that far.
Um,
what for? Wait,
Listen,
wait, where you can't
what far?
go?
How far? Yeah. You
like
don't
You
want to
can't
believe it,
go,
Scotty? You want to hold hope?
it's not even about believing it or holding hope, right? But it's like at the end of the day, you can accuse somebody of a lot of stuff, but
right?
what do you have the ability to prove?
They
And I mean,
listen, they got
this
the
ain't
proof.
this ain't Joe Schmo. This is like I can hire whoever I want to dream. This could be OJ part two. This could be
Okay.
like, let me go get the top 4 lawyers in America and let's
Mm-hmm.
see if they can keep Diddy out of jail. This might be the new OJ trial. Like, who knows? But my
Who
point is
knows?
Maybe.
this: as much as we all thought OJ did it, he went home.
Got to prove it.
Well,
You
we'll see
gotta
what
prove it.
happens. But when you are talking about
And
like
and
That's
sex
crazy. I
and
trafficking and
listen,
I
and
don't have
listen.
a.
drugging
I still don't.
people,
I still don't know if OJ did it or not.
Here's the thing. I think this is what I truly think, and I'm just being no. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all
Go ahead.
because I just think that you know. I just think that OJ. I think OJ was there. I hate to say it, but I say it like that. I think OJ was there. I don't know if listen. OJ was still a yeah, a former athlete and everything, but that ain't a one person job.
No, it would
Somebody gonna get away.
I have a theory of how it went down. We'll get into that another
really.
time. Yeah,
But
I have a theory, but
but the reason why I brought OJ up is there was nobody who had more entitlement than that guy. Like he was the mayor of Brentwood. Like he was the black guy who lived where didn't know black people lived, and he
I
was the
think it's
man.
different though, Knox, because they were two different entities. And their fame and their circles were much different.
What's the difference? If you have nothing but people who are
I'm
gonna say
I'm
yes
I'm
to you around you.
no, that's a similarity. I would say that's a similarity. But I'm saying like OJ, man, OJ really was like he ain't even like black people.
Yeah, but
OJ
what
OJ
I
was like
okay.
he was the yeah, I'm gonna
I don't
say it. He was a guy who really said, "Well, I'm about to conform,"
listen.
and those things, what they think, how they move, that's the right thing, and that's how I talk, that's how I move, that's how I live.
But don't most
And
of
did it?
don't most of certain level of like celebrity though, like black celebrity
No,
who
no.
reach hold on, wait, just real quick, because I'm bouncing this back to you, know I'm jumping off.
Okay, yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm saying like certain like celebrity, once they hit that echelon of past
A
needing the
certain.
black fan base,
Hmm.
right? Like I don't need black people. I'm past that. Don't they all kind of have that similarity?
Okay, so and I know exactly where you're going with that. I
Okay.
think you like once you get into a particular tax bracket, then you're going to ride with those who are in your similar tax bracket. Now,
yeah.
from a financial and a business standpoint, yes. What I'm saying is OJ was like culturally in that space. That's who he go hang out with
Um,
and run with. Whereas I think Diddy still was a part of our culture. And
mm,
he was
he,
a he was kind of a you just mentioned it. You said,
mm,
man, what he meant
but
for
at that
the
time, though. But look
for
what
the hip.
OJ meant at his time when he was a young person. right? When he was USC,
Yeah, but
no,
he
he was
ain't never.
USC, right? USC.
Yeah, he went to USC
So
and then
I'm
he
saying
played for
USC OJ
Buffalo.
was black. I'm
You know
saying,
what? No, I'm gonna
hold
tell
on,
you, them cats
hold
in
on.
them cats in California different, man.
But this is what I'm
They
saying
not
now.
like that.
You using Monday morning quarterback eyes. I'm saying OJ at USC was black. Did nobody think he wasn't black at? Come on, really, Butler? OJ was the
I ain't
man,
saying no.
bro. Like
I'm
OJ
telling
was the man to the black community
OJ he had a black wife when he was the man.
because he
Okay,
was.
And
let's stir this
but go
back to
ahead.
Diddy, y'all. Let's stir
Yeah,
this back to Diddy. Get it back, reel it
Oh,
back, get
but
it
the
back to
but
but I
the
Diddy.
mean
reason, but
it
no,
yeah, because
this was it though, because this is what I was
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
saying. Like it's the entitlement, right? So this is give you an example, and this is why I'm bringing it up. Like I feel like when you get to a certain level of celebrity, and you don't need the black fan base, those people sometimes forget they black
But
until
did he need
somebody.
the black
un-
fan base? Did he need the black fan base? Most
No,
of
he
his
don't.
fan base is black. Yeah,
No, he
absolutely.
don't. He does
Yes, you
not.
do. Yes, you do.
He has made it to a point financially that he could
financially, but not
listen.
culturally.
But no,
Yeah,
no, hold on,
exactly.
hold on,
Exactly.
hold on. How could y'all say that about
That's
Puff
just my
Daddy?
opinion. That's just my opinion, brother.
Yeah, that's my opinion too. I don't think culturally he's made it where he does not need the black fan base because
Okay,
most of
wait,
his fan
time out.
base is black.
And we drink his liquor.
Hold on.
Yeah.
First of all, nobody drinks Ciroc no more. When you last time you seen somebody drink some Ciroc?
I don't drink Ciroc.
I'll wait. When's the last time you seen somebody
Man,
order some Ciroc? Ain't nobody drinking no
man,
Ciroc, but I'm
yeah,
just keeping it real. Listen,
they are.
this what no, they not. I'm telling you, they not.
They
Like
are.
they don't. This is what I'm gonna say to you though. But this is why I was saying this about getting to a certain level, right? Because I feel
That's
like
a short.
once everybody gets to a certain level, then like if they don't have that reminder that they black, I feel like they be forgetting they black because they don't have
Hey,
no black
I don't
experience.
see. I
Remember when
don't
Lil
think.
Wayne said that?
But
Remember
listen,
when
I
Lil
don't.
Wayne said I don't see color? Because when he look out into the crowd, his crowd be white. Y'all remember he said him
That,
saying that?
but
yeah,
that be a
I remember he
But
that
said
but
that.
that's
think
a
about a
fact.
black person being able to be like, I don't see color. Like that
It's
sounds
plenty of
you
those. What you
colored.
talking
That
about?
sound
There's
crazy.
been plenty of those from
I'm just saying as a
that cat
black
that was up in the
person,
house and said, "We sick? Is we tired? Is we
as
cold?" That's been that. That's always been one of them. That is the come on, man. That's a
hey,
staple
but hey,
over here.
Oprah had her situation, remember? Oprah had her situation.
I don't
Remember we
know.
at the Hermes store?
I ain't talking.
When that lady was like, ma'am, I don't care who you are, we close at 9.
Mm,
Right? And then she was like,
Tell the
oh,
story. Tell the
I'm a
story. What happened?
it was, I don't remember the exact details, but
Oh, okay.
Oprah basically was overseas in a Hermes store,
Baby
and
bird.
she owned all the Hermes bags, like it's Oprah, that's her
Right.
thing,
right.
Right.
and the lady in the store had no idea who she was,
And
and
that's
so
that's
it,
fair.
and when it was time for the store to close, they was basically trying to be like, hey,
Hey, you gotta
she's a
go.
big deal.
Oh.
And the lady was like, I don't care who she is. The store closed at this time. So if she
Mm,
ain't done shopping at this time, then
It's a
she gonna have
problem.
to go.
right.
So wait, I just want to know what ended up happening.
Like Oprah ended up putting out a big the lady put her out.
Okay,
And, and
and she should.
Oprah put out a statement basically saying that she was like appalled and as somebody who was bought all these bags, she was offended. But I was like, okay,
You shouldn't be offended. The girl had, you know what?
hold
You
on.
got all the money. She made her money, and she ready to go home. You
Listen,
don't care about she's ready to go home.
I feel like this, right? Everybody don't care how
Ex-
much
I,
money you got.
I feel you.
You still Oprah, Harpo, right? You still Harpo. You feel me?
No, to that woman, she was just she. You know what she
She was
was?
Harpo. Harpo, who
She,
that woman? Ain't that
no,
what you said?
she was the
Harpo,
one.
who that woman?
Like if we go keep it 100. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home, and you're the person stopping me from
Listen,
finishing my teal and
listen,
counting this stuff up,
listen.
dropping the night drop,
If you,
and
if
going home.
here's what I'm gonna tell you, where I think you absolutely wrong about this, Butler. This a Hermes store. That woman didn't know who that lady was, so she didn't think whatever sale she was gonna make wasn't gonna be worth hanging around longer than closing. because we all know how
We
that
do.
go.
Why you
If
say
you
I'm
ever,
wrong and you just said exactly what I said?
no, what do you mean?
We saying the same thing.
No, I'm just saying as far as like my point of getting to a certain level of status, and
I think they get foolish and goofy like that too, because you know that it's habit.
yeah,
It's habit forming. You know, people, doing what you ask them to do, people chasing after your celebrity, and then you actually get shocked when
well,
someone is not like that.
when you
They don't know
the
how to handle it.
I think the difference in what I was saying was you were saying like the lady was like, it's the end of my shift, I'm tired. Right. And I'm
I'm
saying, and what I was
uh,
saying was it was more or less like, I don't respect you. Right. Like if you were the Queen of England, I would have stayed open. If you were a white woman I recognize who I know if you was Taylor Swift, okay, we'll stay
she
open
might
an
have
extra
done it.
hour.
And
Right.
that
But
I
you
think the
black
woman
and I don't know you. So at the end of the day,
I
whatever
think
you
it's
might
fair.
buy, even if it's just this $1,000 bag, because I don't know you, I don't think you got enough money for the 30,000 or the 40,000 or the $50,000
Or
bag,
she really could be take. I think everybody knows who Oprah is. Ain't no way you don't know.
bro. I'm
She could
telling
have
you,
just been using that moment to shoot her shot to say, I'm finna treat Oprah like a
like
regular person.
everybody else.
I got leverage in this moment and
Okay,
I'm
you
about
know
to
what?
exercise it.
I will say I can't argue with you with that because as somebody who worked in retail, I always felt like you came across people who felt like that.
That
Like
man,
I ain't gonna do
I
this little
have.
extra thing. Look,
Man, shouldn't you give me the hookup? I said, why would I give you the hookup? You got all the money. You should,
well,
matter of fact, you should tip me very well.
hey, what's funny is I used to work with
They were a professional athlete, and I worked the night shift at a hotel, and he was coming to get a room, and they I don't know, they chose
was
our
it a
spot.
was it a married athlete,
Mhm.
brother?
No,
Okay. Just wanted to know if you was gonna,
no,
I will get that story later.
no, he was not a married athlete, but oh man, them dudes they was horrible. Yeah, I've seen a lot, but anyway.
Oh,
And
but
but
go ahead.
they would want to hook up, want stuff for free, and they didn't like me because I'd be like, but I should give the person who don't make that much the discount if it's one for me to give. I wouldn't give it to you. You could buy this 6 times over, and that's pocket change.
Well, the thing is when you get into that world of throwing cash around, right? People generally act a certain way. When you do that, I used to work for this Korean guy named Charlie at US World. Shout out to Charlie Kim. I used to work for this Korean dude named Charlie, and Charlie was very much like that. Like I've seen Charlie like kick kick dope boys out of his store, like straight up. Like somebody want to come in, buy this, buy that, uh, $1,000 worth of stuff, with taxes, 1,100. They want to
Right?
Charlie give it to me for 9. Charlie like, man, it's 1,100. I give it to you for 1,000. I give you 950, 1,000. Come on, Charlie, 950. Hey man, put this shit back.
Yeah, that
Like
makes sense.
I'm not finna go back and
Yeah, I'm
forth
not
with you.
haggling too much. Yeah, he took the taxes off, and I'm trying to
I'm
give it
trying to
to you.
work with you.
I ain't gonna take no L's for you financially. What that look like? But anyway,
But I
yeah,
mean,
I would say
once he got to that
celebrities.
point of put it back, right? Well, no going back.
Yeah, because he got to stand on. He got to
Nah,
stand on. What my sister say. We got to stand on business at
that's
that
not no
point.
business.
But not. Like I think Diddy's mindset would. It definitely plays into him, some of the decisions he's made. Now I'm gonna say some of this don't have nothing to do with celebrity. It's just him, because I think you got to be a little strange to accomplish what he accomplished and to do what he did.
See, now we calling
And
people strange.
yeah, but I've been saying this. But man, when he used to do, what was the name of his show, man? When he was making the
Making the
band,
making the
band.
band.
the way he acted, I said, there's an
Dylan,
issue. There's an
Dylan.
issue here with his mindset. It just was obvious to me. And then if you watch interviews, and I didn't know, I'm like, he playing into what they're saying. Because when he was talking to Fabulous, which is probably one of the most, replayed and talked about interviews, where he was like, nah, but me and you ain't kicked it. No, me and you. He was like, no, we didn't kick the bitch. No, but not me and you. And I was like, that made me uncomfortable.
Like the way
And
he
I'm
said
like,
it.
and I'm talking about this. I was like, wow. And then 50 Cent's
Yeah, he been on
his
one. He
comment, he
been
was like,
he
talking
been
about, man,
on
I'm gonna
one.
take you shopping. Take me shopping. I would feel like no, you can't take me shopping.
Diddy not beating the allegations. I think that Diddy
Stood
doesn't
back
want to
on
come
business.
forward. He don't want to come forward
Stood
with
on
who he really
business.
is,
Go
who he
ahead.
really is, what he really like, what he really about.
Yes.
He's trying to
I
hide
think
it.
I think he'd be
And
better coming out with it, don't you?
yeah, and it's just unfortunate because it's a lot of people that play victim to him not being able to be true to who
But
he is.
man, but the stuff he
Um,
did to that girl or what he
yeah,
had her doing,
Cassie. Yeah, it was
but I'm like,
egregious. It was
but
disgusting.
Cassie, get up, leave. I'm
She tried
still
to. She tried to.
Listen,
She tried to. He will always find her. He
I,
would get her. But
but
you got to understand the psychology of a woman that's abused. Like,
no,
and
you're right. I would
that's the
not.
thing. When you're
Yes,
talking to men are like, no. When a woman is abused
yeah,
and battered, like
that's true.
their mental state is not what a
Very true.
normal person would do. So,
I agree.
I
Stand
just pray
corrected
for
on that.
her and her healing. You know what I'm saying? And everything that he put her through is horrible. He's a terrible person. He's a terrible person, regardless of his contributions that he's made to hip hop. He is a terrible person.
Can I say something though?
I want to finish
Well,
saying what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Let's hit the comments
And
before we go forward, so
Oh
we
and
can
yeah,
see what our
yeah.
viewers want to talk
a
about.
lot of stuff coming to light this year. A lot of stuff. A lot of people.
But
A
it
lot of
has been
people.
for the last few
Yeah.
years. A lot of
And,
things have been
and y'all
exposed.
need to
It's
put on
like,
your seatbelts. Y'all need to put on your seatbelts because it's a lot more people stuff that's
it's
coming to
coming.
light. So
Yeah,
don't
man.
hold tight to the love that y'all have for these celebrities. Like I've been saying, I don't care who it is. If it needs to come to light, it needs to come to light.
Oh, it
Period.
will.
I don't care. I don't care what celebrity it is.
Eventually.
So yeah, it's going to come to light and it needs to. So it's
coming.
unfortunate for us. It's an L for the culture. Absolutely.
Let's hit those comments so we can see what our viewers talking about.
Jeff Short says, yeah, I remember that Drink Champ interview with Diddy. In fact, it was awkward because he was like, I like what you're doing, Daddy. I know I like what you're doing, Daddy. Yeah, Daddy. Yeah, do that, Daddy. Like,
was that on Drink Champs?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and it's been multiple other times that he's literally
made
calling
everybody
grown
there
men
uncomfortable.
Daddy. Did you see the way that that Jada Kiss was looking at him? He was just like,
say, and you know, and Diddy has so much pull, influence, resources within the realm of where they work. You kind of be like, man, this just stop it, bro, because I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to, I don't want to cross you right now because I don't need that type of enemy in my life.
Right,
this is how I make my money. So ain't nobody gonna come full out and say it.
Yeah.
But I mean, at this point, everybody's still like, yeah, I knew something was up, man. Parties like parties with rooms, and it's dudes kissing dudes in rooms, and I don't. If you like dudes,
talented individual. Shout out, man. So she's dope, and but yeah, if she watching this, let her know I'm still waiting on my little case of kombucha she was gonna send me. I'm still waiting on it. So you know what I'm saying? I need that. I told her, I said, listen, I'm gonna pay for it. She was like, no, you ain't gotta pay for it. I'm gonna send it to you. I still need to try it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell her how long ago we had the conversation because I ain't gonna throw her under the bus, but I need my soul brew, baby, if you're watching.
Soul brew.
Shout out to Soul Brew.
So we shifting gears. We're gonna look at the video.
Let's shift gears and look at it. Yeah, let's watch this video and get a reaction off of it and see what people think. Y'all ready?
All right, y'all pay attention. Y'all get in the chat. Let us know what your thoughts are.
All right, let's go.
Guys, I just finished my date and I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry in here. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to clean myself up a little bit. He came, and so the whole thing is we went to this restaurant he wanted to go to, and it was a little too expensive, but I don't know. I asked my sister for money, so we went. I had this I had this dress on, and I changed because I had this dress on and everything. And I had my hair out. Like, guys, I cut it, but it wasn't like this. I had it parted a little bit. And so I went in, and he was like looking around like, oh, like he was looking for somebody else. And I was like, okay. I'm like, hey, I'm Tia. And then he was like, Tia? I'm like, yeah, it's for me, from BLK. And then he was like looking confused, and he told me to sit down. So I sat down. I smiled, and he didn't smile back at me. And then he was like, I don't look like my pictures. I do look like my pictures. I don't Photoshop anything. I tell everything how it is. I'm going to insert at the end of the video the picture I put in. And he was like, just being so quiet through the meal and all that. He didn't even want to pay. I said, hey, I didn't bring my money with me. And then he eventually paid. And then now he sent me a request to pay for the food. And that's not, I just don't understand. Why are men like this? Men are evil.
I didn't know that heard it like that. I'm sorry. I was laughing.
Oh, y'all, both of y'all reactions was exactly the same when she showed the picture.
It did not. That
y'all was like, both of y'all. I cannot.
Which one of these things don't belong? Which one of these things is not like the other? God. That was not the same person. But I there's always a certain level of, filters. A hashtag filters are the devil. I've put that for a long time.
Okay, so do you feel like she was catfishing? Like, do you feel like that is along the lines of catfishing?
No, because she is who she said she
that
was.
Person.
This is
that
person. So she wasn't catfishing, but that was a sand striper. She sand striped him. she sand striped him a little bit. It ain't really. She pulled. He came prepared for some hash and corn hash, and there wasn't no tuna in there.
Yeah. Well, how you feel about it, Scotty?
Listen, I gotta go through so many different directions right now.
I knew. I'm just getting ready. I'm like, let me get loose.
I need to see the video again because I don't think she was crying. Was she really crying? I didn't see no tears.
At the end, yeah, she kind of teared up at the end.
Okay. So then I'm not gonna be so mean then. All right, so because I don't want to feel like she was, but I hate to say it, but yes, that's a catfish. Don't. No, I do hate to say it, but yes, that's a catfish. You know what I'm saying? Wait, before I go into my answer, so listen, Elisa just text me mysoulbrew.com. For our listeners, if you use the code WED20, she'll give you 20% off right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's mysoulbrew.com. I'm gonna put it at the bottom in a second. We're gonna throw it on the little ticker. But mysoulbrew.com, WED20, 20% off your
tell
order.
People what it is again, real quick.
Well, Soul Brew is kombucha. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that
it's a fermented tea. It's a fermented tea that helps with. It has probiotics. It helps with like gut health and an assorted amount of issues. So it's great. I drink it all the time. I love kombucha, and I love Soul Brew.
Once you get on it, stay on it. That'll be my.
So listen, and she said it's live and active now. Let's see. Yep. So listen, we can do it. And but listen, back to the catfish. Shout out to Alicia. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Love you. Always showing love.
More. He said it's a catfish. I'm saying it's a sand striper, but okay.
What is a sand? Is that a fish? I don't fish.
It's a fish.
Okay. Is that like a really big fish, like a marlin?
No, I'm just saying it ain't like catfish represents like it's not the person. I'm like, it's in the fishy. It's in the fishy family. It's just not a catfish. That's all. That's the analogy I'm making. That's what.
Listen, that's a catfish, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, like I don't think it's fair for you to misrepresent yourself in any fashion. Now, if you don't give people all of the details, that's one thing, right? Like if you're the person who just does nothing but shoulder and head shots, right? Then if
Tell
if you if you if you
tell her.
gambling on that one, then go ahead and gamble. You gambling. That's a gamble. She ain't showing you her legs. Might
If
be
it
a
ain't a
reason
if it
why.
ain't a full body shot in
She-
the assortment of pictures,
That is
then you
usually.
have to ask yourself,
I tell you
why
something.
wouldn't you do that?
Why not just one? You ain't got one, not one.
Not
Right?
one,
And I'm gonna tell you what else I'm
just
not with
one.
either. I'm gonna tell you what else, fellas out there, right? If all the pictures is from the same day, don't do it.
The
You have
same day.
Reconsider.
if you
Read
got
some
like, and this is
literature
what I'm
on the
saying, right?
subject. I'm sorry. You know, you said it,
Don't
it got
do it.
started. I had to finish. I couldn't stop.
Don't do it. Hey, no, but I'm saying,
Reconsider. Read
listen.
some. Okay, go ahead.
No. But listen, Butler is doubling down because you can't fall for it, man. It's really dangerous. It's really dangerous out there for those reasons. Now, fellas, right? I guess we don't have that same per se ability as far as like just to catfish on like looks and filters. Now, I'm sure some do. Now, I've heard. I ain't gonna say I'm
Now,
sure,
dudes
sir,
catfish.
but
Now,
dudes, I heard dudes about.
based on your definition of catfish, because okay,
Yeah.
here's a little we're gonna have a meta conversation right now. This kind of
Okay.
conversation within the conversation, because
Okay.
you used it. You say I don't think it's fair, but I don't believe in fair. Fair is subjective. That's just
I'm with you.
what one per But
Yep.
here's the truth in the objective element of it. In my opinion, catfish to me is you're not who you say you are. Like you're a whole different person. That's how I categorize being catfished. They've told you this. I'm this person, and then you meet them, and it's not even. I'm talking about it's on the level of you've been talking to. You're a woman. You've been talking to this guy. You like him. You meet him. It's really a stud, or it's really a woman that's been doing it. Somebody has you thinking they're an adult and they're 6 foot. 6'2", bald headed, beard, deep voice, sexy
Oh
face,
my God, Barry
you know,
White.
intellectual
Okay,
mind. No, I'm just playing. But and
silly.
then you meet them and it's a, 5'7", dude with dreads, baby face, and he's, 10 years younger than you. That's being catfished, in my opinion. That's why I'm saying this is in the realm of, but you can say no to me, catfished. If you show me a picture, I see you, you really are a different person. You really are a different person. You don't look like what I thought you looked like, but it's still that person. That's they did, but they just lied. I mean,
That's
that's
still a form
like
of catfishing, though. Like that's still a
okay.
form of catfishing because you are presenting yourself as something that you're not. Even though you are technically the same person, you're still presenting yourself differently than what you really are. So I think that's a form of catfishing. But how I feel about this situation is yes, she did do a form of catfishing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about men. Men are visual creatures, okay?
Are
If you
we? Are
present
we?
something, if you're talking to a man and he's used to seeing how you look a certain way, he's looking at your pictures online and you look this way. When you
I'm
present yourself
expecting.
in person to that man, you need to look the same way.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because men
expecting.
are visual, they're very visual, and it throws them off if they're not aware that you can shapeshift. Okay.
It turns them off.
Yes. And I feel like and I feel like here's what my take I got on the young woman, because there was more to that video, I believe, than just that. And she was talking and of course people were in the comments, as Alexa said, people were in the comments tearing her up, tearing her a pieces, saying that, oh, you bogus, you'll look like that, you wore all the filters and you weren't showing your whole body. Because not only the picture that you saw of her was a cute picture, but it was heavily filtered, she had makeup on, but she was also a very heavy set woman
And
that,
she did have
and she wasn't
he should
showing
have
that in the
known.
pictures.
But
But
here's
she
the
had
but
the
thing.
camera. Any
but
shot from up top, you bigger than what I'm
But
looking at.
but
I
but
look,
here's
already
the
know.
no,
thing.
go
But
ahead,
here's the thing,
Swan.
y'all. I'm not finished.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You listen to her talk, and when you listen to her defend herself, it clicked to me that I think that she might be autistic
Boom.
or
You hit
have
it.
some type
Ars-
of,
she got Arspen.
you
She got
know, like a little
Arsperger or something like
slower.
that.
Yeah,
She got
seriously,
Arsperger or
because
something like
it
that.
was
Yeah.
like it wasn't clicking that she didn't represent herself the same way. She went to the she showed a picture of what she looked like when she went on the date. She had her short natural hair out. She had this dress on. She looked like a completely different person. She looked like a completely different person, y'all. And it wasn't clicking. It was like she wasn't realizing that no, you don't look like the pictures. And that's why this man felt the way he felt. I really feel like she may be a little autistic or maybe, a little learning disability there. Like that's what I got from it. And I start to feel really bad because I'm like, dang, like she's one of those, we went to school with kids that were almost normal, like
But
they
not
were
quite all there.
almost, but not all the way
Kind of,
there.
kind
Like
of,
they
kind
can
of
hang
socially,
out with us. Yeah,
kind of
they can hang
socially
out and
inept.
hold a conversation, but they weren't all the way there. They didn't really
Mhm.
understand all of the social cues and
Right.
how you really do things. And I feel like she is one of those people. And
Who
that's the
let her
weird
out?
thing about the internet. That's the
Who
that's
let
the
her get
crazy thing
on
about
there
the
like
internet. Because
that?
when you get out of high school and now you're on social media, everybody together, you don't know who is who. You don't know who is who. And
Hey,
I feel like people need to like
Knox.
be a little easy on her. If you just look and listen to what she was saying, I think she might be a little bit on the spectrum or something. And maybe that's why she wasn't
She on the
understanding
spectrum.
that she was literally catfishing this man. She did. She did catfish him. And it's just sad because the
What
internet is not a nice
She
place.
said, "Those are
Okay.
me."
I wanna
That's exactly what it. She said, "That's
I
exactly what I look like."
so what I will say
And
is I
then
know
he
I
didn't want
was
to pay for the food.
it was
Mm,
it
She
was
said,
that's
I was
so
Send
looking
me a
sad.
link
wait.
for a
I was looking
cash
down
app."
and texting when she was
I'm sorry.
talking, so I really wasn't looking at the video. I was listening to it, so I might have missed something visually. I truly wasn't watching, I was listening. But I say that to say, because I mean, I would never laugh at somebody that I thought had an issue or a disability, anything like
If
that.
you go back and look, if you go on
Why?
TikTok and find it, you will when
Why?
you look at her videos,
Because I mean,
you'll be like, okay, yeah, I think,
well, I haven't seen enough of them, but the reason why I say
yeah.
why, but I mean, one thing, it's almost to me that's like a form of bullying. Like I'm not laughing at somebody who can't control something. You know what I
I
mean?
wouldn't
That's not
laugh in
the
her
same thing.
face
But this is what I was gonna say. I'm gonna go back to the
because I
subject
did
at
feel bad
hand.
at the end. I say, "Oh, she really hurt by this." Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
but the actual situation is just a matter of like this is what I was gonna say. She did not even put like, okay, you can do everything but the filters in real life, right? So
Hmm.
where was everything else? Like
Exactly.
that's all I'm saying. Like if
Yeah.
Exactly.
if you got weave
Very
and
fair.
makeup
That's a
in
reasonable question.
80% of your pictures, then I assume move around with weave and makeup, right? So I'm going to assume that you're going to this is
Come
how you
out with that.
presented yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I was like. That's more my thing. Like, don't don't dress down on a Tuesday for me because you feel like you're comfortable enough when that ain't who you never showed me to be. I seen you out doing hookah on a
And
Tuesday. You
you
ain't look
should
like
have
that.
a
You know what I'm saying?
you should have a dress down picture in your pictures if you do that at
Yeah,
times.
and I mean sometimes it might just be a natural gym shot or you know what I mean like I'm just doing
I
this
I just
or
feel like when you meet people online now and you haven't seen them in person and you're planning on going on a date, y'all should just FaceTime. Like get a check. You can see this person.
hey
Like FaceTime
one
them and see
I,
this person
I
one
think
thousand
before
that's
percent.
personal
you actually go.
responsibility.
You know?
And anybody who doesn't want to FaceTime,
That's
it's
a
a
red flag.
Red flag.
man,
Red
man,
flag.
That's a red
Like
flag
what
never
you
to me.
mind.
hiding?
Never
I'll say
mind.
this. I would say that like and I know that everybody has their preference on doing things. See, this is my issue with the online thing, right? I think the online situation breaks like it breaks the scale, right? So online, like your sixes are like seven and eights, and your eights are nines, and your nines are tens, and your tens are the people who sell you stuff and put on, have those are the people, like your tens are the people who control what gets sold and what gets bought, and those are your, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean?
Name
Like,
name your 10, bro. Name the 10.
what do you mean?
You
Like
said the
name a
10.
10?
Yeah, name a 10.
Like
Yeah.
these dudes, these NBA players knocking up the Bernice Burgos and the Drea Michelles, those are the new tens, right? So those tens are the
So the
people
IG
who
back,
are, I'm just saying, what's influencers? Those your tens are
the
influencers.
influencers.
Yeah,
Okay.
like all of
Okay, I
your,
got
most of your influencers are the tens, right? So the tens are the influencers. But what I'm saying is,
Okay.
right, like because of how thirsty dudes are, if
you.
you a six, you really getting like 7, 8 action because dudes are thirsty, right? The eights is getting 9 action. So
It
and
is
and
it
the
more
and
simps? Is there more simps out there than just
well, for sure,
men?
right? Because here's the
Damn.
thing: what you come out to
Causing,
realize is a
but
lot
they
of
causing so
times,
many damn problems, man. What can we do about this?
nah, it's
No, that's
really
another
it's
show. There's another
it's
show, another
always.
conversation. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
You
My
did
bad.
did you just try
I
to
just
say
got
you was
disturbed.
about to?
I got disturbed. I'm just that's why we
I
got
mean,
these
hey.
problems going on in the first place.
Well, men, y'all need to control yourselves. Like,
We
Oh,
do.
it's
I
our
We
fault.
mean,
absolutely do.
seriously,
Somehow
it
we circled
is.
back to this is our fault.
It is. Like y'all the first
Not
just
Knox,
no, 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 no.
guess what,
Time
people
out,
Knox?
time out,
DM.
time out, time out. Really?
I'm gonna take it.
Not
I'm
maybe
gonna
not
take it.
you, Scott, okay, because
No, but
you're
I'm just
Scott.
saying,
I'm
like,
just saying men
women,
in
but women,
general.
no, but women play to the thirsties, right? Women play to the thirsties, right? So, and the thing is this: we are in a society now where the goal is to have somebody who can afford to do whatever it is you want to do, jump in your DM. So that's what a lot of these posts are predicated
Yeah,
to, right?
right.
Like,
I want
how,
I
a
don't
hundred
how,
think I
dollars for
don't
lunch.
oh,
I
I
come
want
honestly
$100
don't
now,
think
for
that
now
lunch.
most
here.
I honestly listen, again, it's a small group of women that
No,
of
it's
course
not.
on social media it
No,
makes it
no,
look bigger.
No, it's not.
Adrian,
Most women don't stand in their
I be
DMs.
trying,
Most
Adrian.
women
Hey,
don't want
most,
it.
To,
Like,
hey,
man.
listen,
listen,
listen.
I be
Most
trying to
women do
ride with
not
you, man.
want all that male attention online. They do not want
okay,
men all in their
this is what I
DMs.
need you to
Like,
do.
Man, it's
This is what I
5
need
of
you to do.
y'all.
it
No,
is
It's
no, hey,
5.
completely
listen.
unnecessary.
Mm-mm.
We don't
It's
want
5.
it. Like,
Adrian,
honestly, we
Adrian,
listen. We don't want it.
Adrian,
Listen to me.
Adrian.
Listen
She
to me.
It's
trying.
We
She
5.
don't
It's
trying.
want
5
it.
of
Hey,
you.
We
she
There's only
don't
5.
want it.
It's
Okay.
5 of
trying,
you.
We do
brother.
It's
not.
5 of you.
It's not
There's only
five.
5 of you.
Okay.
There's
Stop
only
it. Please
there's
stop.
only
Most women
5.
do not want that. We don't want it. Like,
There's
it just
5.
be unsolicited. We can just post a selfie smiling and then, oh my God, beautiful. Oh, no, we don't want it. We don't want it.
5.
Okay,
It's
you know
5
the
of
ones
you.
that want it. Most of
It's
us don't want
5.
it. Okay,
5.
most of us don't want it. No, it's not 5.
5.
Stop
It's
it.
5 of you out
Stop
there.
it. Absolutely not. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
Because you said most. No.
Most
5.
grown ass women don't want it. Most grown ass women don't want it. We don't. We do not.
Well, why is it so
And I'm speaking
prevalent
for the
then?
grown ass women. We don't want
You
it. We
mean
be
like
like,
the?
oh my
You
God.
mean you
We
mean?
just want
Hold
to
on.
post our pictures,
You mean
show our
like the?
outfits
Hold on.
off to our
Like
Hold on.
friends,
you
and
mean
look
like the?
cute.
Go ahead.
You mean like the
And
grown? You mean
and
like
here
the
go
grown ass
Dusty.
women that just got knocked up by NBA players this month? Like them grown ass
She
women?
is a not.
It's two of them. It's two
She
of
is
them,
an
and that's just two.
influencer.
That's
She
only
is an
two of you.
influencer girl. I'm not.
Well, I'm talking two though. It's two, and they both influencers. So
Well, I'm
if
not talking
you,
about influencer girls though.
but you just said it's like
Women. I'm
5 of
talking
them.
about regular women.
But what I'm trying to get you to understand is, ain't nobody looking for them right now. The
Hmm.
the the f- the like the
The
fake culture
influencers.
is winning right
He
now. Like
just
ain't
said it.
nobody. I'm
The
tr-
The
women,
I'm
who?
the women who are influencing, they
are
influence
winning.
other women. They are
They're
doing the
winning.
thing. They're doing the thing that you said that most women don't do.
You
So
got
most
40-year
women
old.
Listen.
are going to
You
follow
got
their
Listen.
premise.
these
Listen.
40.
I
Hey,
don't know what y'all internet be looking like and what y'all timelines be looking
I
like.
don't
I
know
don't
like
know.
everybody else.
I don't
because you
know,
got
but
that's
mine
because you
be
got
filtered
that's
out.
because
Okay, mine be
yours have
filtered out
pumpkin
with
patch. You
like-minded
got a
people. Okay,
you
I
got a
don't
pumpkin
be.
patch algorithm going through yours, so you kind of
No, I
safe.
don't
You
have
know
a
what I'm
pumpkin
saying?
patch, but I like to fix mine where I filter out a lot of nonsense. You know what I
I
mean? And
I'm not.
people that I be seeing on the internet,
I
the women that
respect
I
you
Listen.
be
on that.
dealing with,
We've
and
talked
I
What?
about
be
it before.
Listen,
watching,
Shawana.
don't be on that
Just,
nonsense.
just let's
Okay.
just let's just take off what's off your internet and let's react to what's happening in the world. And
In the
what I'm
wider
saying is,
What's
spaces.
in
happening
the
on
in
social media?
no, in the world we live in right now, you have two
Oh,
40-year-old women knocked up by young athletes in their 20s.
who is the
And
other one?
Bernice Burgos is knocked up by the dude from the Celtics.
And we
And these
just
Wait,
had
what I'm
she's
saying is, hold on,
pregnant?
wait, let
and
me finish.
Marcus Jordan just broke up
Wait,
with his daddy's best
wait,
friend's
wait.
ex-wife.
What I'm saying is, these are women who are pregnant and saying, I have no desire to be with these dudes. I'm carrying a baby, and this is my
My meal
lifestyle.
ticket.
Right. So what I'm
Yeah,
saying
and
to
that's
you
a
is,
very specific type of
wait.
woman,
Let me
though. But
finish.
that's a very specific kind of woman,
Let
though.
Please let me finish. All I'm saying is, these are the women, these very specific type of women are the ones who are pushing our culture forward right now. No, they nobody's knocking up Natural Sis Poetry Night. Nobody's knocking her up right now. Everybody's knocking up Fake Baddie. I paid for it. Somebody flew me out, get flown out. I don't go to these restaurants. That's what's happening right now. And that's what I'm saying.
These
Hold on.
are these are few instances. Like
And y'all, Adrian,
I don't
get them
like
other
when y'all
four.
have these
Adrian,
instances
get
and y'all
get the
try
other
to say
four
it's
women.
everybody. Like
Get the other
absolutely
four
not. It's not
women
like
that think like
like
you.
I said last time when y'all be like everybody got BBLs. No. I don't know nobody in real life who got a BBL. I don't know nobody in real life who act
Adrian,
like that.
I can go
Adrian,
to
get
the
your three other
mall. I can go to the
friends,
mall
and then y'all
today and
start a
see
movement
10.
on the internet.
Listen, I can go to the mall and see 10, and I don't got to be there 5
You,
minutes,
I
and I don't
mean,
even
you
got to stand
probably,
in a circle.
but you in or wherever
I
you
go,
at. So
I
maybe
go to North, I go
that's
to
maybe
North
just where
Park
you at.
Mall.
No,
I go to North Park Mall. Matter of fact, I go to North Park Mall in Dallas right now and go and see 10, 5 minutes, easy. Butler, am I lying?
he not lying.
Thank you.
Well, y'all live in a different part of the U.S.
I live in
then.
Dallas, Texas, and it ain't
Okay.
nothing on Houston, which ain't got nothing on Atlanta, which ain't got
Knox,
nothing on Miami,
Knox.
which ain't got nothing
Listen,
on Vegas, which
Atlanta,
ain't got
Atlanta
nothing
ain't
on
a real
LA.
place.
Knox.
Atlanta is not a real place.
Knox. I argue that.
Okay.
You
Lemon
just
Pepper
got to
Lou's
back
is
up.
a real place.
You got to back up, man, because
Atlanta not even a real
Dallas
Oh,
place.
could run.
Maxell,
Okay.
Dallas could
fact
run with
check me,
some of those
Maxell.
cities.
You said what?
Yeah, I was going to say,
Okay,
man.
Bernice not
Yeah, I was
pregnant.
going
Because
to say, man.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't think she
I
pregnant.
seen it. The internet is telling the truth. The
See,
internet never
Alexis
lies.
don't
Somebody go
know.
fact check to see if
Hey,
that
I was
woman
the
I was
pregnant.
internet,
waiting on bird. My bird
the
said
internet,
what? When she
the
said
internet,
what, I knew I like flamenco.
the internet
Flamenco.
never lies. If it's on the
Well,
internet, it's
again, when
true.
you talking about women like
I like to say
Andrea Michelle, like we know her game. Like we understand, we know her game. We know the type of woman she is. She has already a school age kid with another
What about the other women?
basketball or football player. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We know her game. Like she's a very specific type of woman. And you may have some saying that they are influencing, and pushing this kind of culture forward. But to me, in my eyes, in my world, in how I see things, I don't see that a lot. Where it's just like
Hey, like
those type of women everywhere. You know what I mean?
how many of them real housewives are married to dudes that are like the same age as them?
wow, none.
Real
But
Housewives?
Yeah,
I just
I don't
want
and
to.
know.
I'm
I
I
don't
just
watch the Housewives.
so what I'm
I just
saying
have a
is this.
request. I just want to make a request, please, because I think it'll help us all right now. I just want to ask Adrian for a favor.
Uh-oh.
If she would just please go get the other four that think like her, and then y'all start a movement. I need you to make y'all y'all overtake these influencers who are leading
Absolutely
our
not.
culture
Because
into
guess what? Because guess what? We don't care about it. We don't. No,
no.
we minding our business, doing our thing. That's why y'all never really see me online.
Y'all be at
I ain't
Well,
got
karaoke
time.
night.
hey,
Y'all
Yeah,
I
be at
made an
you
karaoke
attempt.
we
night.
we
So
we we'll be
society
in the
can
foolish. We'll be in the
society see that
foolishness.
I made an attempt.
Okay.
I made an attempt.
I just saw a post and it was a man talking about some where the women, where the homebodies at, where the women at this
Yeah, I
and
seen
that.
them.
That's not
I
like
seen
the
that too.
and the women was stitching it. It was like, nigga, we
Like
at
right
At
here.
home.
home. What
Like
kind
we
of
at
question is
Yeah.
that?
home.
That
Like
didn't make
we
no
want
sense.
you to
No, but he
try to
made a
leave us
good point.
alone. Like we at
I
home and we want y'all
hey,
to
I replied on it. I said, where you find them? I said, you go to pumpkin patches. You go
don't tell
to
them that. We don't
Bro,
want.
you so stupid.
Listen,
You
This is
stupid.
why. Listen, this is why we don't tell
home
people what we
goods,
doing. Because listen,
Monkey
I do
patches.
plenty of stuff. Here's the thing. I
Whole
do plenty of
Foods.
stuff. I do plenty of stuff. I just don't.
Y'all
Yoga.
do.
I don't
You gotta
post it
go. You gotta
online.
go to yoga.
Nah,
I don't
that
post it
you
online. We don't want y'all there. That's what I'm saying. We don't want y'all there.
wait
We
a
don't want
minute.
y'all
When
there.
you say y'all, who you talk?
Y'all.
I ain't
Men,
included it.
we don't want y'all there. We like to be at home. We like to go out and do our stuff and go home. We don't
We
want y'all.
not
We don't
talking.
want y'all.
But
We
here's
don't
the
want
thing.
y'all
You, I,
approaching us.
But what
I'm
we
not in
saying
that
is
number.
we.
I'm
This
not
what
in
I'm
that
saying.
number. I rebuke. I rebuke that. Get me.
We not talking about the women who are responsible for themselves. We are talking about the women who are trying to be as least responsible for themselves as possible.
We just
And if
asked you to
that
be a
way is
leader.
Yeah.
through pregnancy, right? If they go, hey, if I
Wait,
have this baby, then I can collect this amount of child support. What was
Well,
it? What was the girl who slept with PJ Washington, right? And she was like, yeah, I never was in a dude like that. Like it just happens. Like they know. Like they know, oh, yep, this easy money. Let's do it. And
and
what
I
I'm
can
saying is, go ahead,
Adrian
brother.
like Adrian and I'm tell the world. I've talked to Adrian and I've commended Adrian on her mindset and her thought because she definitely puts that out there and she's not playing when she said she's not trying to play cake for the TV, the videos or future comments or whatnot. She mean that when she say that. She doesn't. But but my answer is I don't think that is as prevalent and is as widespread as she says. But here's the thing: if it
I think it
is, Adrian,
is.
and I will go with that. Let's say that I'm not arguing against you. I'm saying
Yeah.
if it is, why would you not want to take the opportunity to make that more prevalent? And you said, well, we don't want y'all there. Like who? When you say who,
No.
I need
You
to.
when you said go online, me and the 5 other women like me, and start a movement. That's what you said. And I said we don't want to do that. I said we don't want to do
Okay.
that. We ain't stressing ourselves out trying to do that. The
You said
ones that's like
we
us,
couldn't
we
come
get
to the
it.
you said we couldn't come
We
to the
get it.
pocket.
And
We
no,
couldn't
I
come to
said
the
because
pumpkin
the man,
patch.
the man got on there and was like, where the women like that, blah, blah, blah. Where
Right.
y'all at? And I said, we at home. And I said, we at home and we don't post where we be, what we be doing, because we be doing plenty of stuff. We do stuff just like everybody else, but we don't post it because we don't need the attention like that. And the reason why we don't is because we don't want and
See,
come
that's
and
the
messing
thing.
with
I
us.
think you see.
Like
This is
we
what I
don't
think you
want.
miss. This is what I think you're missing the point. There are guys that have a similar mindset. Like they have a similar mindset as you. They're not into the foolishness that all online. And these will be individuals that most likely there will be some compatibility in mindset, lifestyle, mentality, energy, and vibe is what he's saying. But
We
here's
be
the answer
chilling.
to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the answer to that. If just go and do what you would normally go and do, and you'll run into someone like that, and it'll happen organically. But nevertheless, that's a different topic. So I
Okay.
didn't mean
Date
no
night with
harm.
Butler. How to get a date with Butler.
No.
Put on your
No.
What
red
Alexis?
dress.
Let's wait.
When
Let's read the
women,
comments because we
we ain't with women like us when we at peace. If we don't already have a man, baby, we ain't looking for one.
I
We
got you.
ain't
I
looking.
got
We ain't looking for one. If we ain't got one
And
already, we ain't looking for one. We good.
wait.
Let's get into
Wow.
some of these
Alexis,
comments though.
yeah.
Alexa says Drea been doing that since I was 11 and I'm 25. Yeah, she has. She's one of those women. She's one of those type of women. And I feel like that is a particular group of women that
Who
don't.
Shawan feels like is the minority for some reason.
They are. They
And
are.
sometimes the loudest and most
Alexis.
negative get the attention, brother. It might be.
Yeah,
You
it
know what?
is.
That's a
It
good
is.
point, brother Butler. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
it
Oh,
is. It
Alexis say the
absolutely
women at
is.
home.
Them women at
Go
home.
ahead.
Thank you, Alexis. We at home. We chilling. We listen. No, absolutely not. Danielle says, same here. I don't post everything I do. Thank you, Danielle. Because me either. You know, it's not necessary. Unless it says she meant men all together. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Okay, no, we're just playing. If you a decent man, maybe, but you know that's why we don't tell y'all where we at because we don't want to be bothered. Okay,
Hey.
we let y'all. Y'all can have all the Instagram baddies and influencers. Okay, have fun. Have fun.
Nah,
Have
I'll be
fun.
right here. I'll be right here.
Alexis screaming knots. Come
She
on,
heard me.
go,
Put
go.
on your red dress. Take off your high heels. You know what I'm saying? She
Oh
heard me.
my gosh! Not the my.
I'm gonna be a karaoke on Thursday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
what's up with y'all
listen.
in karaoke? Like, why don't y'all talk about karaoke so much?
Because we know that's where you be. We trying to
That
give
is
them a
not
bad
where
signal.
I be. Where are y'all getting this? Like, where are y'all getting that's where I be at? I'm trying to figure out.
Because you said you was going to karaoke one night.
Oh yeah, one night. Yeah,
I know, but
that's all
we
it
gonna
takes is
take
one
whatever
night.
you say and
What
run
you want
with
us
it,
to
bro.
do?
I mean, don't
You
get mad.
said
We just
one night.
Yeah,
we running with
one
it
night.
for life.
Yeah, I seen one picture
For
with
life.
you with a pumpkin in your hand. I'm like, go to
Yeah.
pumpkin patches, you make a pumpkin pie, and make favorite colors orange. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna
if
run
we
with
see
it.
you
Have a
on,
good time.
if we see
I
you
don't be
on
knowing
on one date with a
God.
Dusty, we gonna be like, oh, she like
She like
Dusties. That's
Dusty.
what she like. Okay, now I get why she ain't into me. She like them Dusty. All right. I ain't never showed up that dusty nowhere.
My
I get it.
nerves.
She like concrete workers, man. She like construction workers.
She like I'll get it out the mud. Yeah.
I do like a hardworking man, though. I do like a man that works with his
out the
hands.
mud.
That's
if
sexy.
that boot ain't got dust in, if it ain't like a hard crack in the front part of that boot, she don't even want to talk.
You don't want
Listen, I like man that I know if some shit break, he can come fix that shit. Okay?
You don't like you just
he got a toolbox in the trunk. Okay, he got a toolbox. He can come fix it. I ain't gotta worry about it. Okay, I like that. I like that.
Toolbox might break up your piece. Toolbox might break up your piece.
I like
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You already got
I
your
don't
piece.
like too pretty that don't like do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I don't like that. Like,
listen, you know what? Here's the thing. This is what's amazing to me, right? It's amazing when somebody could be like,
he got to have a little bit of oil under his neck.
Wait.
Here's
my thing though, right? Like I understand that thinking, that mentality. Don't get me wrong. Like liking dudes who are handy. Completely understand that, right?
Oh, it's finna
no, but
look,
here's my question.
I'm just
here's my question though, right? Isn't it handy because you can't do it?
No, I believe Adrian can do it. She don't
want to. I can do anything. Here's the thing about me personally. I am a very handy woman.
She didn't.
Yeah, bro, I'm a very like.
I'm not. She went off on us one time behind this.
Yeah,
hold on.
Yeah,
I'm not. You gotta remember. I am never speaking from a. This is not a personal. This is a broad stroke. What I'm saying is, like on the scale of like women being into guys that like you said, I like somebody who could fix something. Now,
yeah, I like
because
that.
because
man,
you
that's that stereotypical training they got, bro.
Well, this is what I was asking though. Because she's handy, right? Like if she's handy, then you don't want nobody, I guess, less handy than you. But what I'm saying is, like, if you could do it, right? If you can do it, why he need to do it too? You could do it.
Well, then what the hell I would have a morale for? Like, I'm trying to figure out. Like, yeah, I am
Adrian.
See, That's the
Hey
answer I was
man,
looking for. I got
I
it.
put you on the porch, then you just
I
jump
got it
off.
right
You
there,
jump
brother.
about
I
3
got it.
levels
That's what I
down.
was looking for
God
right
dang, I
there.
can't
Can't
help
wait
it.
to do next
I
week.
don't know
She
what
on her
porch you was
own.
putting me on. Like, if I'm gonna have you around, then you need to be doing some shit. Like, why I gotta do it if you here? What the heck?
Hey,
Hey,
because my point was
Adrian
this,
will
right?
pull out
This
a
is my point.
razor
This is
and
my
start
point.
swinging.
Well, no, look,
Mhm.
because this was my point, right? Like at the end of the
Wow.
day, I can understand how you feel because you can do something. But I was
Yeah,
asking you, why is it beneficial for me to be able to do it if you can do it? Right? Like
because
if I
it's
can do the
good to know
taxes, why
that
you need to be able to do the taxes too?
but if it comes where I can't do it, or if it is something that I can't do, I need to know that you can do
No,
it.
but I think
So what that
let's keep
means
it
is
okay.
okay. Go ahead, brother.
Let's keep it funky. Just because you can do a thing, if you have someone else who can do it, so because
Mhm.
you can do a thing doesn't mean that's something you necessarily want to do, or you even
Right.
enjoy doing, or you may do
I'm
better
Exactly.
saying
than someone
I
else.
I'll
So you
I'll
want to
give you
have
an
some. We
example.
both can get things done, but whatever you're
Exactly.
better at, or more, or better equipped to do, then how about you master those things? I'll master these things. We'll come together in the middle, and then we'll just be a dynamic duo. Yeah, I
But
think
what I'm
those are the
saying is that dynamic duo though is not I need to do it too because you could do it, right? Like you said, that's you do that, I do this, we meet in the middle. That's not what she
no.
said.
I what we do. Well, I'm no. That's not what she said. I'm saying we both can get something done, but how about you do the things that you do better than the
And
other?
that
We both can do it.
if I can build the shelf that needs to be built, he can build the freaking dresser that needs to be built. We could be doing it at the same time. Okay. Just
But he
because
might not.
I
But
know
he
how to
might not
do
like
it,
building
no.
stuff.
Okay, if he don't
And
like
you
building
and you
stuff, then he
and
don't
you.
like building stuff.
See, this is what I'm saying.
But
This
you.
is where I differ.
But you gonna.
This is what I was gonna say, Butler. This is where I differ. What I'm
But
saying
I like
is
men who like to build
if
stuff, that know how to
it
build stuff. I like men that
like
are handy.
No, you didn't say know
Period.
how to
no no no
like to build stuff. You said know how to build stuff.
I like men who know how to build stuff, who like to build stuff. I like
Okay,
that. I
that's
like
different.
men who
Okay.
work
oh
with
no
their
no
hands. I
no no
like that. That's a
but
preference of mine.
no and that's an attractive trait. Respectfully, you should be able to have your traits. Nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that. But what I was saying is where I felt like where we thought, and I guess what I'm saying where we think differently, where our thoughts are different is like I like a woman who could cook, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can cook. So if you can't cook, I'm not gonna be like, well, you need to learn how to cook, or I don't need you. You get what I'm saying? It's like, oh,
I
that
didn't
was
say
the
that though.
but
That's
that
not what I said. That's
Butler,
how
is that
you
what she
took
said?
it.
Butler,
That's
That's
I,
how
not what
we
I
took it.
said.
That's how we
That's how
took
I
it,
y'all
Adrian.
took it.
that's
I never said that. I didn't say that at all.
but you said
That's
why do
not what
I
I
need?
said.
Well, you said why do I need you
Told
if
me
you
because I
can't
couldn't
do
change the
this?
brakes that I was trash.
I said, well,
He said, take out that carburetor for
Nah,
5 minutes. Oh, I
nah,
don't need
man.
you.
I gotta hold my face. I was ready to take
listen,
this somewhere.
listen.
You
But
know
All
what?
I'm
You know what
saying
you
is
said.
that I like men that can do
you like,
stuff.
you can't
Okay.
build me a shed.
Okay.
Get the hell out.
Hey,
Make yourself useful. Okay. Make
so
yourself useful and
you
do
know
some
what?
stuff. Build some
You
shit.
know,
Fix some
you
shit. You see
you
something
know who
wrong, fix it.
you know who
Like,
you you know who you sound like
oh,
right now. You know who you sound like right
shoot.
now.
Who?
You sound like Diddy sending them kids to get cheesecake. Make yourself useful right now.
Make yourself useful. Earn your keep, sir. Earn your keep, sir. Okay. Make
Walk the
yourself
piece of
Earn
cake.
your
useful.
keep,
Earn
man.
your keep, sir. Earn
Earn
your
your
keep.
keep.
Hey,
Earn your
look.
Oh boy,
keep, sir.
this
Because it's
this
not
this.
always about money. It's about other shit too. What else can you do?
Oh,
Okay.
I
Because
think it's.
I,
money, when it
I
comes to
think
money,
it's
it's like,
more.
okay, yeah, like what else can
I
you
think
do?
that's
Like,
more than that.
I
Yeah. What
yeah. What else
contributions are
can you
you
do?
bringing into my
Exactly.
world that are not
Exactly.
monetary
Exactly.
are
As
going
a
to weigh
woman,
heavy
like I
too?
should be able to say, you know what? I don't have to do these things no more. I don't have to
but
build things. I
but
don't have to
because
fix things because I have a
but
Am I gonna
man
have to?
now that
Do
can
I have
come
to
and do
keep
those
cooking?
things.
but
Do I have?
because you have
Do
a
I have to
man
keep?
doesn't mean he has to do those hands-on things though. He just
But
has to
it's
Now,
get
if
but
he,
the
them
now
point
if
of
he
done,
a
right?
man,
what a man
a man
your
is gonna
life,
want to for
a
his
man gonna
woman though.
want to do it. That's
He
what I'm
gonna
Okay,
saying.
so
He's
then
gonna
I ain't
want
gonna
to
have
do those
access
so
to it.
things.
what this is what you telling me, right?
Exactly. Thank
So
you,
what
Eric. Cause
but
Yeah,
hold
Scott,
on.
I don't know.
I
Scott don't
know.
fix nothing. You
Listen.
no,
can tell by the way
we,
he talking. He don't fix nothing. He don't
So
even got a hammer.
no, but I would
um
listen. I ain't
girl,
gonna let you do my boy
please.
like
He ain't
that.
even
Now I
got a
tell
Cause
you
you
what'll
hammer.
hey,
happen.
cause
I'll tell you what'll
Butler
happen. He
Butler
gonna
tell
get
you
it
all
fixed. It won't stay
hey,
broken. I can't
Butler
guarantee you he will do it,
listen.
but
listen.
he ain't gonna leave it broke.
He gonna
Just
call the
listen.
task rabbit to come
I
fix it.
could, I can
He
He
show
gonna
you
call the
might,
that.
task rabbit.
Listen, what I'm
he
telling y'all.
might,
I
but
can
it'll
tell
be
y'all
fixed.
that I don't have a gang. I don't have a I don't have a gang of furniture where I'm at, right? Like I got
It'll
some
be
patio
fixed.
furniture, I got some stools, I got a table, but I put all my stuff together.
No,
So
you got
meaning
some,
like
you
Butler
got
seen like
you
I
got
got one.
furniture,
Hey,
bro.
I got one of them tables where the top pull out and it go down and you can put your
No,
stuff all in. I put that
that
boy
took some,
together. So
that
can't
took some
like,
ingenuity, bro.
but
Don't let him
but
tell you
here's
can't.
but here's what I'm saying is the difference.
He can
Here's
wield a screwdriver and some pliers. Damn it.
but here's the difference between I feel like this is, I guess this is the point that I'm trying to get to, right? Like I feel like it's a little bit picky to be like, I want a man to get it done, but how I want him to get it done. I
It's
want
not
him to
Damn,
picky,
do it
it's
with
a
his hands.
preference. It's not picky, it's
Right.
a
damn.
preference.
So
Like,
but what I'm saying is it getting done?
yeah, and to me, like, I like men who know how to do stuff. But if you don't know how
Right.
to do something, he have somebody
For
He
else do
can't
example,
it.
make a
I
I
don't
can
have an
change.
issue
listen,
with
This is what I'm
that.
saying.
listen.
I can change
Knox,
a
she
tire.
can't
Wait,
really say
but
what
this is
she
what I'm
want to
saying.
say because this ain't the form for her to say it.
No, but Butler,
I get
what
what
I'm
she's
saying is,
saying,
what
but
I'm
I can't.
saying
I'm
is,
not gonna put it out there.
I'm saying as a guy who could change a tire, I could change a tire. But why do I pay for roadside assistance if I could change a tire?
Because there might be something wrong with the car that's not tire related. It might be something
I'm
completely
saying if a
different.
tire blows and I can
But
see the
he'll take it
tires
to the
flat,
mechanic.
but what I'm saying is, why am I gonna get down and get dirty, right, and do all this if I can go, I go grab me something to eat. Dude will be here in
And that's
45 minutes. He
fine.
gonna
And
flip the
that's
tire.
Wait,
fine. I don't
hold on,
have an
hold
issue with a
on.
man doing that. Like, I don't have an issue with that.
This gonna help Scotty. Put up
Yeah,
the
because Scott
put up
want to
Danielle.
nitpick what I'm
What no
saying.
no what's
Like,
Danielle put up? He
Nitpicking
not
is what I do.
nitpicking. He presenting
Scott, that's
a
okay.
different
I know you don't know how to cut wood. That's
perspective.
okay, Scott.
What Dan
It's all right.
I
Adrian,
could do it
pull
in
up
my sleep.
Danielle's comment.
It's all
Adrian,
right, Scott.
Adrian, pull up Danielle's comment
Okay.
for her first comment.
Oh, okay.
She
Men don't
says,
like to
don't
feel
men like to feel
needed.
needed?
Feel
She
needed
says,
at
don't men
times.
like to feel
Yeah,
needed at times?
exactly. If I'm a woman that can do everything, I can pay my own bills, I can fix everything, I can do this.
Now she,
I mean, he
now
gonna be
she
looking
added
like,
it.
It's called
No, for real.
companionship. That's what it's called though. Like we're companions. You should be able to take care of yourself, right?
No, she.
Like we're adults.
Now with
Stop.
women,
We're
bro, they
No.
gonna get that.
But no, but this is
Put
what
up
I'm
her
saying.
second a
But
comment,
listen to what
Adrian.
I'm saying though. We're
Okay.
adults.
Go ahead.
So
Go
shouldn't
ahead, Doc.
everybody be able to take care of everybody?
Danielle says, a guy told me I was too independent. I try to help you. You grab the hammer and nails and do it yourself. So there's different. Thank you. There are different type of men out here. There's men like Scott, and then there's men who are going to just do what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying?
See, Adrian, that ain't right, man. You talking about he's not talking about things that need to get done that won't get done. He's saying
I want to get Scott because he's giving me a hard time about having preferences about what I like and trying to question me and interrogate me and break down what I'm saying.
No, he was just trying to get a full understanding of what you were saying because some of the words came out a little sharp.
I like men who know how to do stuff. Okay. If you don't know how to do something, don't mean I'm not gonna like you. But I'm saying, like, that is a preference. I do like men who know how to do stuff. Because if I don't want to do it,
I think most women like
do
a man
it,
that know how
then
to
cool.
do
I got a man that could do stuff. Like, that's great. I want to sit back and not have to do it. I want my man to be able to do it. That's what I like. But if you don't know how to do something, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, he don't know how to do something. Like, no, I'm not gonna be that way because we might be compatible in other ways. But I do like men who work with their hands.
Karaoke and pumpkins.
Exactly. You know?
He could carve the hell out of a pumpkin, and she'd be like, "Ooh, look at my baby put that."
Maybe
on that pumpkin.
Maybe I don't know. I leave the pumpkin carving to the children personally. I mean, that's a kid activity. That's why I do it with the children, my family, not with a man. So
we go stop right there because we 22 minutes past the hour. We had a good time. I think we missed each other a little bit, and so we was into it. I think that's why Knox had to go on and say, let's find out. What are you saying, Adrian?
I said what I said.
And say, hey Butler,
I
hand me
I know
said
that
you
what I
stick.
did.
said.
Hey Butler, hand me that stick. Poke, 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 poke. You know I love you, girl. You know I love your mama.
On that note,
Nah, but
guys.
yeah, every mechanic
On
and
that note.
tree cutting and lawn service owners
Hey,
is
get
gonna
in
be in
that
your
DM.
DMs
Get in that
right
DM.
now.
They're gonna be like, girl,
Uh,
I come paint your shingles right now, girl.
Hey,
do not go in my DMs. Absolutely not. You will be blocked.
Girl, get your shingles painted. You come
You will
back
be
with a
blocked.
cold like I
Did
did.
y'all
need a
not
new
listen? Like,
you
we
need a
don't want to
new
be
roof.
bothered. Like, did you
Hey,
not listen to what I was saying before? Don't
you
get in our
need
DMs.
a new
We don't
roof.
want to be bothered. We don't want to be bothered. Did y'all not hear that part? Y'all didn't hear that?
I just want to know if you need a new roof.
Girl, I know
Y'all
you.
didn't hear that part,
Girl, I
huh?
know you don't be out here pumping your own
That
gas, girl. I
man,
know you don't be
listen,
Y'all
out
didn't
here
hear that
pumping
Adrian.
part,
your
did
own
y'all?
gas.
Now here's a real question, Adrian. Has that ever stopped anybody? Talk about that. Stay out of my DMs, man. They're gonna be right up in there.
Hey,
I'm
that's
good.
gonna make somebody think, oh, they gonna not be in there tonight. Let me jump in. The
Oh my
thirsties.
gosh.
The thirsties.
Yeah, it's sad.
No,
It's
y'all
sad.
low key be sounding like haters sometimes, but that's a whole nother story.
How? Because we be talking about the thirsties.
Y'all
Come
be low
on
key
now.
sounding like some haters
First it was
sometimes. I'm
death
just
to the
gonna say,
thirsties. Now we sound
If
like
telling
haters.
men,
I don't know.
to quit acting simpish, to
No,
not stand
no.
up and have some
Hey,
standards and
listen.
values,
But
quit
why
trying to
is it
take.
like
Hold
automatically
on,
like that
hold on,
though? Like, why is it
Every-
hold on,
automatically like
hold on, hold
they're
on,
being
hold on.
simps and they don't
They are,
have
they
this and they're
are,
doing
they
that?
are, they are,
Because
they
that's what
are,
Okay,
you be
y'all.
saying. That's what y'all. Here's what's
they
funny.
are.
When you say it, it's okay, but when we say it, it's not though.
Now,
Like
I'm
when you,
not telling the guy, I'm not telling men not to take care of their women if they have, but don't say, man, don't be. It's just
no,
like
but
women
that's not how
saying,
you're
don't be
supposed to
giving the milk
lead.
away before they get
Yeah,
the cow.
that's
Like,
just not how you're
bruh,
supposed to lead.
don't be giving that
I
stuff
don't.
away to
So
anybody. I don't
I
give my
think the thing
time and
that
energy away to just any damn body.
like
You know what I
so
mean?
what I'm saying is,
Or
Shawan,
my
is
finances.
we feel like as dudes who understand like as guys who understand how things should probably go. What we're saying is we assume the other foe like you, right? Like y'all want somebody to approach you and be genuine and have something to say and it be like real, right? And what we're saying is when
Hold
we
on,
talk
let her
about,
answer that. Right?
oh, I'm sorry.
Right?
Is that
Adrian?
is that a bad assumption?
Nah.
I don't want nobody to approach me. So
See,
I just want to be
that's
left
why I'm gonna say
alone.
whatever you're gonna
That's the
say ain't
whole
gonna
point I
land,
was
bro.
making. I just want to be left
All right.
alone.
All right. Okay. All
All
right.
right, we tried. We tried.
We did. A Fafford. I don't know what the final grade was. I think we failed, but A Fafford.
No,
No,
we
I
got an
definitely
F.
fail because y'all don't
We got
listen.
an F.
Men don't
We
listen.
got
No,
an
we
F.
The whole thing.
Hey,
we do.
Y'all literally don't be listening.
We do.
Y'all literally
But
don't be listening.
at the same
Y'all literally
time, though,
don't.
at the same time, though, we ask sometimes to paint with a broader brush. Think from a point
Oh
of view, just
gosh.
outside of
Adrian
what
Okay,
is
so what to say if
Adrian's.
you say that, Scott?
that's
Okay,
all.
yeah, you'll
That's
want a
all.
guy to come up that got a good
I'm just saying it with some
mindset
substance.
and
With some
Wow. I
substance.
can't
that has
believe
some
okay,
substance.
Adrian.
That
Gotta have
Okay,
some
Adrian.
substance, right?
yeah, that would
So
be the idea.
Okay.
and so what we're
But
saying is when guys lead with what they got or what they could do for you, we think that's not how it's supposed to go. Now,
yeah,
we may be wrong for what you call attacking the simps, but we find that as simpish behavior, and that's all we are
but here's
saying.
the thing: like a lot of men don't do that. I would like to say a lot of men don't, based on the woman that they are trying to attract. Like I don't have men approaching me in my
You
DMs
would
talking about some
you,
girl, I can do this
but
and that for you.
you're not the
Most men who
influencer.
come in my DMs, I'm saying most men that come in my DMs, they come
Yeah.
with level headed and they're
Well,
saying like, oh, okay, cool stuff, the stuff that you will want to hear. And I'm saying like, I feel like again, those men are looking for the influencers. They want those type of women.
But what I'm saying is those dudes going at the 10s and the 9s, a lot of them who don't have personalities, they are leading with what can I do for you? And that is part of the reason why we have the let me take advantage of you culture. Because a lot of these dudes are asking to be taken advantage of. Hey, You look at
And
me. You know who I am. You know what I got. You know what I could do
we,
for you, and I'm in your DM. What you want to do?
listen, we didn't maxed it out, man. I'm talking about on the time.
Oh,
I
we
know
gotta
we
go.
can't go. I know
This
we
was a
can't
great
go
show.
past.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
y'all.
it's
Thank you.
good. It's
No,
good.
for real. I really do, because this was dope. This was real dope. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all so much for
So,
joining us today. Okay.
hey,
We love
hey,
y'all
y'all
and
do us a
appreciate
favor,
y'all.
please. I appreciate y'all being in the building. Y'all really make it what it is. Hit the like button. If you like what you heard, you may give us some feedback. Let us know what you think. You see the TikTok uh, and Adrian's TikTok, Instagram. Let her know if you have subjects and topics you would like to discuss, or even share a video that you may want us to review, things like that. We really appreciate you. Definitely follow the BS3 network as well. I think Adrian's like, I was going to say all that. So I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
AC, my bad.
We love you too. And y'all
Love
check
you.
out
Thank you for
Soul
being here.
Brew. Check out Soul Brew website and check
Yeah,
out that
go and get
20%
that.
discount if y'all like kombucha. Check them out. But on that note, we're gonna get out of here.
Mhm.
Again, thank you for watching us. We'll see you next week. Peace, good people.
See everybody talking like they doing what we doing, but these